Hello, thank you for joining me for this edition of 365 Days of Public Speaking. My name is Lano Yamentu. Today you will walk away with what I call the 10-80-10 rule. The 10-80-10 rule, which is about how to allocate time for sections of your speech. When you do have a presentation or a speech to give, you have to be aware of how much time you will allocate to every segment of your presentation or your speech. Every good speech, every well-formed speech should have three segments: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. The body, of course, is the main part of your speech, where you have the meat and bones, and the opening is a lead way into the speech, and the closing is a wrapping up and the closing, of course, like it says, the name says, the closing of your speech. So the question is, how do you allocate time for those different sections? You use the 10-80-10 rule. In other words, 10% of your time you give it to the opening, 80% of your time you give it to the body, and 10% of your time you give it to the closing. What does that translate into when you look at example, real life example? Let's say TED Talks, for example. TED Talks are 18 to 20 minutes most of the time. Now some of them are shorter, maybe 10-12 minutes, but the usual TED Talks are 18 minutes max. So let's say we have to give a speech that is going to be 20 minutes. To break down the allocation, the time allocation for those different segments, your open, your body, and your close, you have to say, okay, the first part is going to be the opening, 10% of 20 minutes, that's about 2 minutes. So you're going to spend 2 minutes introducing your audience to the body of your topic, or to the main aspect of what you're there to talk about. The next segment is your body. For its 20-minute speech, it's going to translate into 18 minutes of talk, of presentation. 18 minutes out of 20, which is the 80%. 80% of your speech is the meat and bones, and is going to be the most important segment of your speech after the open, after the introduction. Because in the introduction, you want to capture your audience. Now there are other videos on this channel where I address how to craft good openings. You should just search them and you'll find those. But your closing is going to be 10%, which translates to 2 minutes out of a 20-minute speech. Okay, let's look at a bigger example. If we have, for example, a keynote speech, keynotes are usually 60 to 90 minutes. If you have a 90-minute keynote speech, how much time should you allocate to the introduction of your keynote? Again, 10-80-10. 10% of 90 minutes is 9 minutes. So you're going to have 9 minutes to lead into the main part of your speech, which is 72 minutes. Okay, so let's do that again. 90 minutes keynote, the first segment is the introduction, the second is the body and the close. And to allocate time, you're going to have 9 minutes of introduction, 72 minutes of body, and 9 minutes of close or conclusion. That's basically what the 10-80-10 rule translates to. Next time you do have to give a speech, just find out, okay, how much time do I have to give this speech? If you have 5 minutes, okay, you say, okay, 10 minutes is the introduction, the 80% is the body, and 10% is the close. Okay, I get mixed up on all the numbers, but basically remember the rule. 10-80-10. That's the rule. That's it. Okay, today has been about the 10-80-10 rule, how to allocate time for sections of your speech. And you can start this video again to review the concepts I shared. Apply it to your next presentation and see how it goes. If you want help on other segments of your speech, how to craft the speech structure in different aspects of your presentation, search this channel. I'm sure there are other videos that can cover those areas. Well, that's basically about it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to share with a friend or two if you like it. If you don't, come back tomorrow. You like tomorrow's one better. And basically that's about it. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you can, and I know you can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again for the next video.